Welcome to my video and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA 2025-2026 season standings, week one. Well, last week started a new season in the NBA. The starting in the NBA 2025-2026 season. The last Tuesday was the tip-off day, where there were two games where the Oklahoma City Thunder, the reigning champion team, defeated the Houston Rockets in two overtimes. And in the second game, my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, lost against the Golden State Warriors. So, for that reason, I'm recording this video where I'm going to talk about who are the NBA standings in both conferences, in the Eastern and Western Conference, throughout 1 week of games. So, let's start. Well, in the Eastern Conference, there is only two undefeated teams until this moment: the Chicago Bulls and the Philadelphia 76ers. They only played two games this week, and they have a 2-0 weeks. To be honest, I don't think that these two teams are gonna to be in the top, and this is gonna to change throughout the season. The Hornets, the Miami Heat, the New York Knicks, and the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Detroit Pistons are tied with a 2-1 record. These 6 teams have played 3 games this week, but everything is gonna to change. I think that the Knicks, the Cavaliers, the Bucks, and the Pistons are gonna to be in the top, fighting for the first places, and the Toronto Raptors, the Atlanta Hawks, the Orlando Magic, and the Washington Wizards. All of these 4 teams have won only one game. They have a 1-2 record, and I think that the Orlando Magic is gonna to be in the top, fighting to enter to a playoff. And the only 3 teams that are winless are the Boston Celtics. This is a surprise, but remember that because in the last 5 seasons they have been in the top, and they have fighting to win the NBA championship. Actually, 2 years ago, the last year, the Boston Celtics were the reigning champion team, but remember that the Jason Tatum is injury, he's not gonna to play, and they decide to trade some big players because the salary are capped. So for that reason, they are going to suffer a lot, but I think that they are going to be there in terms of the season. And the Brooklyn Nets and the Pacers are winless. So remember, the Indiana Pacers, they are the runner-up team, where they lost against the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA Finals the last summer. They're in the bottom because remember that his star, Halliburton, is not going to play this season because a Achilles injury. And in the Western Conference, in my opinion, the best conference in the league, there is 2 teams undefeated. The San Antonio Spurs, that I think that in this season they're going to compete to enter to the playoff, but I think they're not going to win the first places. And the reigning champion team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they are undefeated. Both teams have played 3 games in the season. Remember that in the first 2 games, the Oklahoma City Thunder won both games against the Houston Rockets and the Indiana Pacers in 2 overtime, something weird. And the Warriors, the Lakers, the Timberwolves, the Grizzlies, and the Clippers, these 5 teams have won 2 games in this week. They have a 2-1 record. And the Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets have a record of 500-1-1, and the Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings, the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Dallas Mavericks. This is a surprise. They have only won 1 game in this season. They have a 1-2 record, but I think that the Dallas Mavericks are going to be in the top, competing for the best, to be one of the best teams in the league. And the Pelicans and the Rockets, in this moment, they are the 2 winless teams. For example, for the Rockets, this is a surprise because remember that in this summer, in this off season, they sing the Kevin Durant, so they have lost the 2 games that they play the last week. But I think that they are going to be they are going to recover, and they are going to be in the top, competing to this in this conference. And about the Los Angeles Lakers, my favorite team, they played 3 games this last week, where they lost against the Warriors in the tip-off day, and they defeated the Timberwolves the last Friday, and yesterday the Kings. And the good news is that they won the both games with the LeBron James in both games, and with Luka Doncic yesterday. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any social media platform. So see you next video. Gibran.